Greetings fellow Decepticons, Sandblaster1987 here with my review of Takara Legends Thrilling 30 IDW Brainstorm. This is the Takara Legends version of the figure, which has a couple of additional paint apps compared to the IDW version from the Thrilling 30 line and a slightly different plastic colour. I don't have the Hasbro version for comparison, but what I do have is the Takara Legends Titans Return Blurr figure. As you can see here, Blurr is, including the weapons, only about 2/3 the length of, or 3/4 the length of Brainstorm in vehicle mode here. And for another size comparison, here is Titans Return Blurr's Titan Master next to IDW Brainstorm's Headmaster Arcana. So, to get Arcana inside of Brainstorm, open the cockpit, flip forward Arcana's legs, and just slot him in there. Close the cockpit, and he's off on another spacefaring scientific adventure. There's also a retractable landing skid on the nose cone here. For articulation in this mode, the wings and the tail fins can be repositioned to your liking, and the guns can tilt up and down and be removed. So, to transform Brainstorm, first, remove Arcana from the cockpit, then flip down the tail fins onto the shoulders, disconnect the arms from the legs, unfold and swing the bicep swivel around 180 degrees, same on both sides, then flip out the robot hands from inside the forearm cavities like so. Long nails recommended for this job. It is at this point that I would like to point out that this is the exact way that a Beast Machine's Jetstorm retool could have worked, because obviously in the cartoon Jetstorm didn't have legs, and his nose cone was basically, or a nose cone-like shape was just a hovering bit below his waist section, shall we say. So, Hasbro, think about it. IDW Brainstorm would make a perfect Beast Machine's Jetstorm one day. But to continue a transformation, disconnect the legs from the backpack like so, disconnect the cockpit, the nose cone, ratchet the hips outwards, 3 clicks for clearance, fold the nose cone up onto the backpack and tab it into place, then fold the legs the rest of the way down and ratchet the hips back together. Then come through to the panels on the shins and pop out the feet. Close the panels. And finally, flip Arcana's legs all the way up, like so. Turn them around, and there's Brainstorm's face. So, be careful, there's a lot of quality control issues with the neck on this figure, so for transformation I would recommend holding down this grey tab first to loosen the spring latch on the neck joint, which in turn is also a trigger for the speed, strength, intelligence panel. So, head on. And here we have Brainstorm in robot mode. You can either reattach the cannons to his backpack and load them over his shoulders like Onslaught the Combaticon, or you can have him wield them in hand. Like so. This is the kind of pose I like to have Brainstorm in my shelves when I'm displaying him. So, for size comparison, here we have IDW Brainstorm, Takara Legends version, with the Takara Legends Titans Return Blurr figure. So, Brainstorm's articulation. Fairly average for the time, but could still be improved somewhat with enough retooling and the right kind of reworking in some areas. So, because of the way the Titan Master, well, the Headmaster unit's head works, Brainstorm also has a ball jointed neck. Although you're going to be extremely careful because it's also the neck of the actual Headmaster, so, quality control issues may vary. You've also got ratcheted outward movement and forward and back swivels of the shoulders. The wings and tail fins can be repositioned to your liking. There's also a bicep swivel, double elbows. The lower half is ever so slightly ratcheted. There's an inward wrist wave third transformation. Not sure how much use that'll be, but each their own. Nothing of the waist due to transformation. Forward and back swivels and ratcheted outward movement at the hips. Just over 90 degrees of knee bend and an ankle tilt. So that pretty much concludes my Takara Legends IDW Brainstorm review. Once again, be careful with quality control on your copy, as mileage may vary on some issues. So, that concludes my review. I have been Soundblaster1987. Join me next time when I will be reviewing Beast Wars Neo Big Convoy, the anime accurate reissue. Till then, till all are one.